But let's get in Nimesh on D Street Chatter. Nimesh, I mean, very good performance, one would have to say. Yesterday you thought that, we were preempting something, but today you had a gap down and that gap got bought into, and the breadth is something that's really encouraging.
So breadth has been positive for the last many days, right? Yes. So that's been the trend, and that shows that there is momentum and commitment now again in the broader market stocks. But as you rightly pointed out, a good recovery from the intraday lows. Bank Nifty is in the green. I guess there is a clear shift now happening from IT to financials. And what has helped financial today is that the Q4 updates across most of the banks have been quite decent and strong, right? So that's also helped at the margin. I understand even a couple of other banks which are going to report the quarterly updates are likely to report good numbers, the likes of Bandhan and also. Maybe that's the reason that all those banks are buzzing in trade today. Flows, again, it's quite mixed. I said yesterday as well, there was no big buying or big selling. That seems to be the trend today as well. There is no big commitment or a big sell-off, so to speak, from larger institutions again in today's trade. Technically, 23,800 is the level to watch on the upside. And that's a level where you might see some supply coming in. But broadly, the way India market has bounced back, at least it suggests that there is momentum clearly, and there is no big selling happening from the large institutions.
Well, that's right. At least the broader markets and the outperform portfolios feel good. And it seems, the interest is back in those names, which is heartening. What about individual stocks? What are you picking up?
So, a lot of stocks are buzzing in trade, and there is a lot of chatter as well across many companies with regards to fundraising. I'll highlight a couple of them, but there are a few more as well. First one is Parag Milk. That's been buzzing in trade, good volumes as well. The stock is sharply recovered from the recent lows of 140 back to 180 levels. And now there is a buzz that maybe there will be a board meeting for fundraising very soon. It's likely that there will be a preferential issue, and even the promoters may participate in this fundraising. So that's a trigger in Parag Milk. The second stock is IIFL Finance. Again, that's from the recent lows. I've seen a bit of a pullback. There has been a lot of chatter with IIFL Finance as well. But I understand even there is a very high chance of a fundraising plan very soon in IIFL Finance. So that's the reason why that stock is buzzing in trade. I guess that's the kind of buzz for a couple of names like IDFC First Bank as well. Third stock is DB Realty. Again, a decent pullback from the recent lows, and the HNI activity is quite strong in the last many days. I understand some large HNI investors have started buying again DB Realty. And the last is a couple of stocks where this is delivery-based buying from larger institutions, JSW Infra and HDFC LIFE. Both these names stands out because after a long time, some sort of interest seems to be back. The stocks are flat, but I understand there is delivery-based buying, though it's price limit, but there is buying interest from larger institutions in both those names, JSW Infra as well as HDFC LIFE.
Okay, all right, got that. Nimesh, thanks very much as always for all the buzz and the chatter from the